Welcome to this side-by-side comparison where we have on the left side the GorillaPod by Joby. More specifically, this is the GorillaPod Hybrid. On the right side, we have the Monkey Pod by Rollei. These two systems allow you to bring with you a portable tripod that is ultra lightweight, ideal for traveling, extremely flexible, and that you can attach it to multiple surfaces or objects, allowing you to take great shots or videos. So let's understand a little bit the difference between these two systems, which look very similar but are actually pretty much different. Let's start off with the GorillaPod. The GorillaPod is a very sturdy system. It allows you to bend it over and over with no problem. As you can see here, pretty flexible. It's very resistant, so you can see I can hold it from here and it's keeping its position, so very resistant. On the very top of this GorillaPod, there is this ball head that allows you to move around the top where you will be placing the camera, and also you can balance it using the system. By the way, you can of course detach this part and connect a camera on top of it. So really good, very easy to attach, to remove. Seems sturdy. I've used it quite a few times and it seems very reliable. Moving on to the second guy that we have over here, which is the Rollei Monkey Pod. The first thing that as soon as I grasp it is the fact that it's very lightweight. It's much more lighter than the other one, or at least it seems so. A little bit less bendable. I really need to put a lot of energy to bend it a lot, and as you can see, it's not really doing the same thing that we did with the GorillaPod, sorry. Yeah, and also this isn't really a true grip. I mean, in the sense that it does grip, but it doesn't grip as the rubber that the GorillaPod has. So the advantage of this one is that it's a little bit taller, so this can be useful in certain situations. It's lighter, so it's more portable, so better for traveling probably. And I think that is mainly it. Then I don't really like this part of it. It's moving a little bit too much, seems wobbly. I'm not sure if it's my version or if it's normal. This is definitely something I don't like. Why is it moving so much? Rollei, do you know why? The other thing that also annoys me a little bit is the fact that this creates some noise. Why does it create noise? As you can see, hear it. Why does it make noise? I don't know. And this can be really annoying for your vlog. So this is something else that you want to consider if you move this around. If you hold it steady, there's no difference. Okay. Next test. We're going to use this Galaxy camera because this is approximately 300 grams, very similar to the compact cameras recommended to be used with these systems. Of course, you can put DSLRs, mirrorless cameras. I wouldn't probably recommend DSLRs because the weight is a little bit too much, but the mirrorless camera can be a good solution. Some are actually not too heavy. So this is something I would consider. One thing here, how do you mount this? Unclipping here, on the camera over here. As you can see, there isn't any kind of mechanism to help you, but there is this little side over here where by using a coin, you will be able to close it even better. You just mount it over there, voila. So very simple to mount, very sturdy system, easy to use, and this seems good. Probably they could place something easier to put on camera, but that's okay. Let's try to understand a little bit how the Monkey Pod works. The Monkey Pod works with this system where there is this little clip on the back, which is a nice aid to mount the camera. This is now on, and as you can see, I can use this to close in a better way. Very, very useful, much tighter than what I did before with the GorillaPod, just because I didn't need to use any kind of coin. There I can of course close it better, but I need a coin for doing so. Also, this one is pretty stable. I think it's a good system as well, and it seems working well, but this is just to demonstrate that it can hold in a good way a 300 grams camera. So finally, which one would I choose between this Monkey Pod and this GorillaPod? Well, let's see. I did a side-by-side comparison to simplify this process. On the left, the GorillaPod, on the right, the Monkey Pod. The max recommended weight is 1 kilo. It's 1 to 1 here. Then we go down and we see the weight of the system. It's 191 grams for the GorillaPod Hybrid, and it's 160 for the Monkey Pod. The Monkey Pod wins on this side. A max height, and it's 26 centimeters for the Hybrid, 27 centimeters for the Monkey Pod. A little bit better the Monkey Pod. Well, the price is 1/3 the price of the GorillaPod for the Monkey Pod. Monkey Pod is way cheaper, has better specifications compared to the GorillaPod Hybrid. It's also true that Hybrid is a little bit more oriented toward mirrorless cameras compared to the Monkey Pod, a little bit lighter. This is not in the specification, something I'm saying. Which one would I choose? The GorillaPod seems way more sturdy, more reliable from a heavy load point of view. That's my point of view. Okay, this is the side-by-side comparison between the GorillaPod Hybrid and the Monkey Pod. Hope you found this useful. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe. Thank you very much.